You are listening to Crime, Coffee, and Crafts, a podcast featuring two crafty besties who love true crime and a good cup of joe.
Recording? Oh, recording in progress.
Ooh. OMG. That's my brother's dog's name, OMG Becky. Isn't that funny? Because she has a big butt.
Is this a different dog?
Well, yeah, he's got Jello and OMG Becky.
Yeah, I know about Jello. I didn't know about OMG Becky.
She's fucking funny. And she does actually have a big butt.
Yeah. Interesting.
I like your
like
hat.
Big butts and you cannot lie.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
They're totally in right now.
Yeah. It's good to be thick, all right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
My beanie. It's cocoon homespun made.
That's me.
By none other than Heidi.
And it's hand spun yarn.
Hand spun, and it's amazing, and I love it. And I have ear warmers with the same stuff.
It's beautiful.
It's really cold in my house right now. I had the air conditioning on yesterday because it was 80, and now it's like freaking 30 degrees. I don't know. This North Carolina, I don't think I'll ever get used to it. And I've been here 14 years.
It's been that long.
Yeah. It has been that long since I moved from San Diego.
I remember when you moved. I was in LA.
I know. I came to see you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
We digress.
Different times. I am drinking coffee. Are you drinking coffee?
Fucking hope so.
Today's coffee because March is Mardi Gras.
Really?
Yeah, it starts March 1st.
Mardi Gras scares me.
And that's in 2 days when the episode comes out, it'll be a couple weeks, but
right.
Anyways, so I'm drinking Bones coffee, Bananas Foster, but look at the little Mardi Gras.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that cute?
So cute. How is it?
Colors. It's really good. It's caramel banana.
I mean, if you don't like bananas, don't drink it. But
if you don't like bananas, don't drink it. But really, it's more like caramely.
Right.
And I love caramel.
Which we all know Kristen loves caramel.
Salted caramel, especially.
Because she can't normally have it. So this is exciting.
Yeah, if there's caramel flavor things, I like them. Because I can't have actual caramel unless
you make it
non-dairy. Yeah. So this is Bones Coffee small batch. It's a medium roast, and it's really good. I like it. And so in celebration of Mardi Gras, we drink.
Pew pew
pew pew pew. My art. I'm going to talk about it was a mixed media. Mm-hmm. And for the paint part, I mixed like this weird rust brown color. Ooh. And then I put it on heavily on the canvas, and I used paper towel to give it like a smudge effect.
Nice.
So like when you see it up in person, you can see more of the detail and the texture. Mm-hmm. So it's hard to see over camera, but I think some of my pictures show.
We'll get it.
But this is an acrylic paint and embroidery thread piece I did. So quoth the raven nevermore.
Ooh, no, I can totally see the texture.
You see the texture?
Yeah. I'm sure it's better in person, but like, damn. You can see it. That's awesome.
I really like this piece. It's simple, but I did a lot of different techniques for it. And I don't know if you know, but embroidery is time consuming.
Yeah.
These pieces that I do can sometimes take me up to like, I don't know, 6 to 10 hours, depending on the detail. So
It's a lot of hours.
looks simple, but it's very
Yeah.
time
That's
consuming.
freaking amazing.
So I love this piece.
Love it.
But I will let it go for a good price.
Yeah. We'll talk about that later.
For my episode today, I don't have, there's not a lot of triggers, but there are some major triggers, which are murder, obviously.
Well,
Familial side, which is
yes.
family murder.
Familicide?
Familicide.
Yeah, familicide. Yeah. Oof.
Stabbings and then child murder.
Oh, geez. Okay.
So
whack it on us.
So here you are in Medicine Hat, Alberta, Canada in 2006.
Okay.
I'm so used to saying 20 something.
2006.
2006.
I mean, some people would say
2006.
2006.
There
Okay.
you go.
Carry on.
Imagine, if you will, girl meets boy at a punk rock concert.
Fuck yeah.
They fall in love, head over heels in love. And in my world and in your world, especially in our younger days, that would have been seemingly normal.
Very.
Very. We went to a lot of shows when we were kids.
Sorry to your mom.
She's cool now.
Yeah.
I mean,
she wasn't back then with it. She was like, nope. But my mom was like, yep.
So, seemingly normal, meet a boy, punk rock concert, fall in love. But now imagine the girl was a church-oriented honor student and only 12 years old.
Oh, hell nah.
And the boy was goth and a self-proclaimed 300-year-old werewolf and soul eater. Oh, and he happened to be a man of 23 years old.
If y'all could see my face right now, you're probably making the same face right now. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
12?
She was 12 years old.
Jesus.
And he was 23. And so how about I introduce you to Jasmine Richardson and Jeremy Stanky.
Sorry.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but
it's
that's
okay.
what I want to say.
Stanky.
Stanky. Jasmine's parents quickly learned of the relationship, grounded Jasmine, and took her computer. As the internet was widely used at that time, a lot of people started using emails and blogging and
chat rooms. They were probably still popular.
I think so.
I don't know because I didn't.
I think that was MySpace days, right before Facebook took off.
We did use MySpace, and I didn't start using Facebook until
I think it was 2008.
Until way the fuck after I was done with school when it went. You know, it wasn't like a school kid thing anymore.
Right. Yeah.
MySpace was cool. Okay.
Yeah. The parents tried to explain to Jasmine why this relationship was obviously inappropriate.
Mm-hmm.
Due to the age. I mean, 12.
Also, you're 12 and you shouldn't fucking be dating.
No. Especially a grown man. I know he was only 23, but
like still
ew.
12.
So the couple felt like star-crossed lovers, and they couldn't let anyone get in the way of their love.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So during her grounding and not having a computer, Jasmine and Jeremy would find ways to connect, oftentimes through an email. But I'm guessing like at school or through a friend, she would use computers and stuff. There was also a Canadian computer application called Nexopia. It was a blogging forum.
Okay.
And it was like younger people, like younger generation would use it, like preteens to young adults.
Yeah.
She portrayed herself as a 15-year-old on there so that she didn't get flagged as being a child. But I mean, 15, you're still a child too.
At 15, I was dating guys older, so I mean, sorry guys.
No comment.
We're not going to say their names because we don't want them to get in trouble.
On Heidi's love life. On this online forum, Jeremy went by Soul Eater and Jasmine went by Runaway Devil.
Oh, geez.
Yes. Jasmine was really ticked off at the fact that her parents told her she couldn't date Jeremy. And because of this, she plotted their deaths.
Okay. 12 years old and plotting her parents' deaths. Okay.
Yeah. Her family. She had a younger brother too. So she opened yeah.
Yeah.
Where was I?
Uh-oh.
I lost my spot.
It's okay.
I'm good. So because she was really ticked off, plotted their deaths because of not being able to date Jeremy, she openly talked to her friends about wanting to murder her family. But her friends didn't think she was really serious at the time. They just thought that she was just being an angsty preteen.
Which kids
do say
stupid shit. They say stupid shit. They say
things. Yeah. But her friends also didn't like the relationship either. And but Jeremy and Jasmine didn't care. They were in love. Didn't want anyone to get in their way. So love seemed to be the motive in this sad tale of murder and mayhem.
Yikes.
In one of the messages on Nexopia, Jasmine, aka the Runaway Devil, wrote, "So I have this plan. It begins with me killing them and ends with me living with you." And this message was sent to Soul Eater, aka Jeremy. There were several messages on this platform between them about the plot, and then just being pissed off and saying, threatening their lives and that everything would be better if they were gone.
Right.
And these were all made public for a while before the site was taken down.
Wow.
So a lot of their quotes were published in news articles after the news of these murders occurred. Hours before the murders were committed on April 22, 2006, Jeremy watched his favorite movie, which was, can you guess?
I can't, because damn, during that time, I have really bad memory.
Natural Born Killers. Which the movie is based on a deadly road trip of Charles Starkweather and Carol Ann Fugit, who were teenage lovers that murdered 9 people in 1958.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah. So you can see where we're going with this.
A lot of people were obsessed with that movie.
If you haven't seen the movie and you like action or bloody violent,
it is a great movie.
I recommend it.
But
it's really well done.
Taking it too seriously.
It's a movie, guys.
Don't identify with it.
Yeah.
Just watch it.
Yeah, exactly. It is one of my favorite movies just because of the way of the writing and how well it's made.
Yeah.
Oliver Stone was the director, and the movie came out in 1994.
Which, like, am I related to him? Maybe.
I know, that's what I thought. I was like,
maybe not.
Stone.
I used to tell my mom that Sharon Stone was my real mom. It's okay, Mom. I know the truth. I love you.
After watching the film, Jeremy told his friends that he and Jasmine should go about their plans in a similar manner, but not sparing her brother's life. It's like in the movie, she had a younger brother, didn't she? And they let him live in the movie, but she had a younger brother, and
so sad.
He was part of the plan. Jeremy thought that Natural Born Killers was the best love story of all time. He is quoted in saying also about the parents. He said, "Their throats I want to slit. They will regret the shit they have done, especially when I see to it that they are gone. They shall pay for their insolence." And he spelled that incorrect.
Of course.
"Finally, there shall be silence. Their blood shall be payment."
Note to everybody who wants to sound smart, spell things properly.
Spell your words. He also would wear a vial of blood around his neck.
He was one of those.
Well, because he thought he was a werewolf.
He did.
And he also is quoted in saying to her on the Nexopia site that he misses her he misses Jasmine more than he misses killing, and that he wanted her to kill with him. So he's disturbing. He said, "Can you run away with me and kill with me so we can do this together?" Yeah.
Very disturbing.
And when you see the picture of him, you're like, that is 2006 goth mode. He should be out there spinning his things.
I can see it in my head.
Yes. Oh my goodness. In the evening of April 22nd, 2006, Jasmine and Jeremy would carry out their plans to murder Jasmine's family. Jasmine stayed upstairs with her brother while Jeremy took her parents in the basement and stabbed them multiple times until they bled out. Jasmine slit her brother's throat and left him to die. A couple of hours after the murders, the couple was seen out to dinner and then went to a party. The following day, the little boy's best friend who lived on the street went to the house to see if his friend could play with him. And unfortunately, he saw in the basement window the parents in a bloody pile. So he got his parents and they called the authorities.
Holy shit.
So at 1:00 on April 23rd, 2006, the bodies of husband Mark Richardson, 42, and wife Deborah, 48, were found in the basement of their home, and the body of their son, Tyler Jacob, 8, was discovered upstairs. Autopsy results showed that the mom had been stabbed 12 times, dad was stabbed 24 times, and the young boy just with his throat slit.
She's a fucking heartless little bitch.
Yeah.
I am sorry, but like, good God, if you can do that to your baby brother, come on, man. Mm-hmm. Like, it's bad enough the parents get stabbed, but like, baby brother, come on.
She said that her motive for doing that to her brother was so that he didn't have to live as an orphan. And I think that's baseless.
She's trying not to take blame for it.
Yeah. So the deadly duo was found and arrested the next day. At first, authorities thought that Jasmine had been kidnapped, because she's 12.
Yeah.
But soon found out that she had plotted with her older boyfriend to carry out this gruesome murder plot against her family.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay, so like being obsessed with natural born killers is just as bad as being obsessed with Bonnie and Clyde. I'm sorry, but like I cannot stand it when people are like, "You're the Bonnie to my Clyde." Blah, blah,
I don't
I'm like
those,
why?
Comparisons, because
it's disturbing.
Even Romeo and Juliet, like that is really tragic and traumatic.
Yes.
That is not a love you want. Like,
no.
If you have a partner that you are so madly in love with, have a normal, healthy, intimate relationship
without murdering
violence
people, without the violence,
or killing yourselves. Like, you don't have to poison each other. It's okay. You can just have a nice,
you could move on with
normal relationship, and you can go to Target on a Friday night and walk around
Jungle
stores
gyms
until 9:00.
Jungle gyms, if you live in the Cincinnati area, y'all.
Oh, I love that store.
But on Friday nights,
so fun.
I think it's like monthly, but they have like a bar inside. Not a bar, but like you can get beers and stuff. And there's a kombucha bar too. But you can go on Friday night, and they sometimes have a different microbrewery there promoting their beers. Nice. And so it's actually like a date night. People go there Friday nights.
Sounds good to me.
It's fun.
I love that store anyways.
It's amazing.
I always tell Heidi when I go to visit, can we go to Jungle Gyms?
Yeah. It's necessary.
It's important.
There's a health food store inside of the store.
Yeah.
That's important to me.
It has lots of allergen-free foods.
And organic.
Heidi and I have a whole slew of allergens.
We have all the allergies.
We are lucky to be alive, guys.
Yes.
Just saying.
For real, dude. For real. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But okay.
Yeah.
Circling back.
Yes. Bring it.
I hate that term. But I had to use it. So unfortunately, under the Youth Criminal Justice Act in Canada, the name of Jasmine could no longer be published in Canadian articles. She just ended up going by JR.
Okay.
Through the whole trial process, everything, after she became a suspect. So they ruled her out as a kidnapped victim, put her in as suspect number whatever.
Yeah.
So they could no longer use her name. Under the same act, 12 is the youngest possible age at which a person can be charged with a crime.
Right on.
Convicts who were under 14 years of age at the time they committed a crime cannot be sentenced as an adult and cannot be given more than a 10-year sentence.
I don't agree with that. That's my comment. It's disturbing.
It gets worse. On July 9th, 2007, Jasmine had been found guilty of 3 counts of first-degree murder for her participation in her family's death. On November 8th, 2007, she was sentenced to the maximum penalty of just 10 years.
I feel like laws like that shouldn't be so set in stone.
There needs to be a case by case.
It's the same with sex offenders. They're like, if you are peeing in public, you know what I mean?
You shouldn't have to like register as a sex offender if you're just.
Yeah. But if you're diddling children, like you should for sure.
Highest maximum.
Be
goodbye.
You should be put down. According
Castrated.
to me, you should be euthanized. Because castration doesn't really help that situation.
No, but it would be
other objects.
Painful.
Well, that you should be castrated and then euthanized.
Yes.
Okay, I'll go for that.
Agree. Okay. So the 10-year imprisonment, her trial lasted a year and a half.
Okay.
So they counted that as part of her 10 years.
Fuckers.
So she was given a year and a half credit while on trial. And then her first 4 years of her 8.5 years left, she spent in a psychiatric institution. The last 4.5 years were under conditional supervision in the community. She wasn't even imprisoned.
The fuck? No. It should have been.
She was under supervision, but she was.
We all know how that goes.
You got to go to university.
We all know how that goes. She should not have access to university.
She graduated from university a year before she was set free.
Are you fucking kidding me?
So
who paid for that?
Canada.
Really, Canada? Really?
You disappoint me, Canada.
Really fucking disappointed me because I love you. I've never even been there, but I love Canada. Fucker.
Yeah. This child ended her entire family's life, and all Canada could take away was 10 years of hers, but that wasn't even really. They didn't. Yeah. She was living her life, doing school, getting an education, then released in 2016.
She got a better education. Better education than most people I know who've never done a bad thing in their lives.
Right.
She got a better education. What the fuck?
At 22, she was released. Oh. She now lives a secretive life. She changed her name and is just roaming about Canada free.
I dislike that.
Yeah. It's kind of infuriating. And Jasmine is believed to be the youngest person ever convicted of a multiple murder in Canada.
Fucking fuck.
Because the problem with this case is it tells other children, hey, I can massacre all of these people.
You can get away with it.
And be out. At 25 years old, I can live my whole life after killing all these people. Does that make any sense to anybody?
Zero.
It gives free will to just be violent and awful towards people with no real consequence. Yeah. She was living in Disneyland, like
basically
Fantasyland. Jeremy. Now we're back to the old boyfriend, Jeremy. He had admitted to the murder of the parents in a conversation with an undercover officer while in custody. So that made it difficult for him to be considered not guilty.
Right.
So on December 15th, 2008, it took longer for him to get convicted, but he was sentenced to 3 life sentences on each of his 3 counts of first-degree murder. His sentences are to be served concurrently, so one after the other. Okay. But he's eligible for parole after serving only 25 years.
Why? Oh, that's so infuriating. Life sentences are too short.
I'm sorry, but he's 23. He was 23 at this time.
He would be out at 50 years old.
Yes.
Fuck him.
They would be free to go find each other.
This was in 2006 that happened?
Yes.
He could have been one of our friends if he was in our area. That's scary to me.
I'm just saying. I think there's some flawed stuff going on here.
Because he's our age group. Disturbing.
Yeah, he was 23 in 2016 or
2006.
2006.
So he's my age.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So he could be set free on parole.
Sorry, at least we know I wouldn't have dated him. All right, carry on.
Because he was younger?
No, he was my age. I dated older guys.
I know you did. That's what I'm saying. He
well,
was
yeah,
a little bit younger than you, so you would not have gone for him because you like the older guys.
I'd have been like, you're so fucking childish. Go away.
Unlike me, I robbed the cradle.
I mean, whatever.
Just kidding, guys.
Yes.
Typically, I do date men that are younger than me.
Yeah, but that's because you're wild at heart.
I'm something.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kristen's definitely not an old fuddy-dud.
No, I got gray hair, but I'm fun.
You have silver sparkly hair. It is not gray. All right.
So sparkly.
Now we've really digressed. That's it? Cool. We didn't digress. We just started talking.
Yeah.
It was natural.
Yes.
Wow. So in 10-ish years, he should be getting out. If all goes well, according to his parole.
Yeah. If he gets his mental health put together and doesn't claim he's still a 300-year-old werewolf.
Quit claiming you're a werewolf, dude. Or keep claiming it so you stay locked up.
I mean, I could go with that one.
I'm cool with that. Yeah. Okay, so it's really crazy because when you first started and you were like natural born killers, I watched another show recently that like they were also infatuated with the movie and they killed a friend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, very interesting. Just like last week. So I was like, wait, but that was in America. That was in California.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. It was like close to home too. So wow. I think that whole like set in stone law for the under 14 age group is total shit.
I think so.
And if you've killed that many people, it should be a law at the very least that you have to fucking serve your whole sentence in prison. You don't get out, conditional release, supervised, and get to go to fucking university.
Right.
You know, like, come on, man. Anyway, that's bullshit.
So that's what we got.
Man, we had real moody stuff to record today.
I know. I need to get out in the outside and hold a chicken.
I think I'm going to go for a walk. Get some fresh air. Take the dogs out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Sadie claws. Y'all, my dog ripped off a claw.
Oh no.
I didn't tell you that.
You didn't tell me.
Yeah.
Is that why she had her little...
Yeah, she's been wearing a cone.
Oh.
My dog Sadie ripped a claw, the entire claw. She didn't just like break part of it. The whole fucking claw came out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sadie.
And so like Ben came home. I have to tell the story because it literally, I was in the bathroom. I had just taken a shower. Ben came home from work and saw like a blood trail leading towards our room in the kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
And he like knocked on the door and he's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah." Why? He thought I had cut myself.
Oh.
And I was like, "Check the dogs, quick." It looked like a crime scene in the kitchen.
Oh.
She wasn't acting weird though. So I just like cleaned it. And of course it was a holiday weekend.
Yeah.
And so I was like, fuck, is the vet even going to be open on Monday? Like, I didn't know. So I kept it clean. Our neighbor is a vet tech, thankfully. So I like reached out to her and was like, what do I do?
Mm-hmm.
So I just kept it clean, bandaged, and called on Monday. And they were like, yeah, we have 2 appointments available. And I was like, I'll take the first one. Get me in. My dog needs you. So they looked at it and it's not infected or anything. So she just had to wear a cone and I had to keep it clean.
Yeah.
But it seems to be fine now.
Okay.
So she's okay, everyone.
I'm glad. I love that Sadie girl.
Oh, she's such a good dog. Anyway, that's it.
All we got.
We'll talk to you next time. Crime, Coffee, and Crafts. Ta-ta!
For now.
Thanks for listening to Crime, Coffee, and Crafts. If you love our podcast, please rate and review us on Apple Podcasts. This helps us more than you know. If you really love us and want to support us, go to our website at www.crimecoffeeandcrafts.com. From there, you can join our Patreon, shop our merch, and find us on social media.